The Tier 12 tree. Why is everyone telling you to go for infantry? Why is everyone pushing for the advanced infantry tree instead of rider and hunter? What does this crystal shield thing do? What does this one do? What does this one mean? And should free-to-play follow this path? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this video. I'm going to help you make sense of everything you're putting your money at and why it's very overpowered. So before we begin, I just want to show you this quickly. And if you do subscribe, thank you. Let's begin with the video. I want to begin quick with a free-to-play account. For free-to-play players, before I begin with the serious stuff, I can easily tell you to go for infantry first, just like you see right here. You should be like me right now, if you're free-to-play. Now, for next, people would assume to go for hunter. However, some content creators believe that a rider with no skill is going to be better than a hunter with no skill. I personally cannot test this, so I have no answer for you here. Moving on to rally leaders. This is a rally lead account with the chief tree all maxed out, the infantry tree all maxed out, and rider ignored, barely. And the same for hunters. I want to begin by explaining the crystal shield. What does crystal shield mean? What is this shield doing? It's simple. Open up any report, scroll down to troop skill. You will say, for example here, it says 34,000 shielded troops, which means when you watch a battle report, you see the troops that you lose here? Shielding simply means some of the troops do not die. So if you're supposed to, for example, lose 500 troops, you lose 100 troop. Do you see what I mean? It's a very solid skill. So in a nutshell, you saved 34,000 troops just because you had this shield. Does that make sense? The more damage absorption you have, the more troops you will save. So the more you upgrade your crystal shield, the more troops you will keep alive, if that makes sense. If you want deeper information, it's not going to be in this video. As it's been obviously explained before by many content creators, pushing for your infantry first is key to victory. However, you have to pass through so many trashy upgrades, but not all of them are bad. The first one is Crystal Infantry Base Attack. You will see base attack, base defense, then you have base lethality. Some people just see lethality and oh, lethality is so good. Well, not really. And then you have infantry base health. Ladies and gentlemen, base health and attack and lethality is basically this. You open your barracks, you go for tier 12, you press details, scroll down. This is your base health, attack, defense, and lethality. When you do the base attack, you're basically adding stats right here. Now the base attack is not that good, honestly. I mean, it's okay, but they are much better. Then you have these very bad. Then you get infantry base defense, a very solid research to do. This is quickly the max level. Shield enhancement level 2, which is a must-have, guys. I already explained how the shield enhancement works. Base lethality is okay. These are all useless. Then you get crystal infantry base health, one of the best things you can get for infantry. You scroll down to the final tree. You get to buff once again your crystal shield. Then you have both camp expansions. Ladies and gentlemen, you can get an additional 60,000 rally capacity. This is why you're doing this tree. You and me both know this game is very expensive. My job in this channel and in my alliance is if you want to spend in this game, just spend wisely. The rally capacity is very important. The base health is very important. Take care everyone and spend wisely.